Our first vault is the lazy vault, and it is exactly that. It's about being lazy. So I'm walking with this vault. You never run with the lazy, remember that. The moment I start running, it becomes a different vault entirely. So I want to be walking in my vault, and I'm going to come in at an angle, all Alan Donald style. So it's either this way or that way. I want to come in and I want to end up being parallel with the box. So you can agree that my left foot is my inside leg. If I came in from the other side, my right leg would be my inside leg. Okay, so I want to face parallel with the box. I'm going to do it from this side. I'm going to put my hand on the box and I'm going to throw my left leg to go on the box. That's my motion that I want, and I'm going to use my hand to keep my back up. I don't want to come be all Barbara Streisand. I don't want to lie down. Up, and then I'm going to swivel over and jump off the box and come to B. So that's going to be my first steps, my first progression. Come into the box, come to be parallel with the box, and just jump onto the box, and then scurry off the other side, go the other way. You're welcome.
Okay. Interesting. So,
Yes.
jump.
Yes.
And then you move this leg that way and then this leg over.
Yes.
Okay. Like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's simple.
Yes, it is. But it also gave you that you now felt the part where as I'm coming in, I have to learn to jump with one leg. There wasn't a punting jumping with both legs. I had to get my bum on with one leg. That was important. Now I had a mindset of getting onto the box. So my focus was this corner. Now I want to start moving it. So as I'm going to come in, I'm going to place my hand further in and I'm going to jump not to get on, but more to get over. See, this leg immediately starts going over. It's not stopping on top. And I'm using my left hand to keep my balance. I don't want to fall off that side. So I'm using my core, lifting my legs over. And here you'll see that my left leg is already lower than my right leg. So all I'm going to do is pull myself forward, land on my feet, and move forward.
Ow!
Yes. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad at all. So in that one, what was the ow bit here for?
Because I landed on my back, because I leaned more back than actual forward. So I didn't use my core at all. I used more the back muscles.
Okay, so how do you think you're going to fix that?
Well, first you'd have to do some core exercises, but for now...
No, you don't need to have the core exercises.
Okay. Wouldn't it be that when you're jumping over, you lean your top body a bit more forward than back?
Right.
Because you're trying to get your legs over, so you do this, like you push your body back, when you should actually, if I can say, like tighten your stomach and come over, like crouched over.
Okay, so basically as you come in, all that is very correct. The position of my chest is important. You jumped big enough to almost jump over, which was correct, but you didn't. You hit this corner.
Yeah.
So with the lazy vault, that is exactly what you want to do. So you're going to use your core, move your chest slightly forward, and that's where the right hand comes in. As I'm in that position, instead of plonging on my butt, I'm going to put my hand down and I'm basically going to nudge my bum to just go over.
Okay.
So watch as I come in sideways, jump. If I didn't put my hand down, I would have plonked.
Oh, so you actually don't even have to put your...
So then your bum starts going into the air.
Oh.
But it's a progression to it. So the first one is just you put your bum on the box so that you can learn that you can get the height.
Yeah.
But now it's becoming necessary. The move is evolving itself to you. If you continue doing that, it's going to hurt your steaky, whatever that is in English. So then you move forward and you press.
Yeah.
Okay, see if you can bring that in.
So further out.
Yes, the same jump.
Oh, no. Okay. No.
Okay, so in that one what happened is you came in and you used this arm of yours here to jump, and you can't put it down to brace yourself. So you want to jump, keep your hand below next to you.
Yeah. Okay. So. And then like...
Close. Nice.
I have to admit that it becomes challenging when you stand and you have to think about everything.
But don't stop as you come in. Because remember, the moment you stop, you stop all your momentum.
True.
So yes, you can do it from a standstill, but then it takes more work. So come in and immediately have that stride. So keep your forward going momentum so that you can come through to B.
See, that's what I was doing. I was stopping and putting my feet like this when I should actually
let's see
have
if that
it
changes
like that. So if I come in like
much better.
that, okay.
Perfect. Okay, so this one, your jump is perfect. Your chest is better because you're moving forward. Now I just want you to shift from this corner of the box to come to that. You're going over the box, not onto it. It's a mindset.
You have to work your mind very hard for that.
Yes. Almost. Well done.
Yay! I did it nearly. Now I need to go practice this at home.
So I've asked Coach Andrew to show us a few of his vaults with Gabriella. He's going to come in, coming from his side. Okay, even though he did a very nice flare in his vault, he was pushing through his heel, not through his toe. So I want him to lift his hip, use his core, and press his toe forward. You'll see how that lifts up his hip a little bit more as he comes off of the box. Nice, that was a good pressing through your toe. However, I don't want you to press your foot higher than your head. So press your foot forward rather than up.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a very up and then down motion. So I want you to go over, not just on. Everything was there, your legs were fine, the motion is there. You just need to get your mindset from up to over the box. Better. As you're landing on that, Gabriella, I want you to focus to not put your fingers down on the box, put your hand flat.
I will say it becomes a mindset when you have to like think about where you have to place your hands, because I keep sitting.
Okay, so as you come in, you put your hand here.
Yeah. I need to put it higher up.
Yes, you want to be in the middle, further that side, because that helps you to get over. Because if I'm here, I'm just jumping on.
Yeah.
If I'm there, I actually need to lean in with my chest slightly, and then I have an over motion.
At least it's not the newbie. Ow! Okay, no, I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. Okay.
Go to B, go to B, go to B. No cheaties. No cheaties. B! Thank you. Much better. You had a forward motion. Your chest was more forward. You're landing on one foot, so I'm liking that.
Yay!
A little too close to the edge,
Yeah.
but the rest of your motion is really nice. It's exactly what we need for you to have to get that fluency with the box. It takes time. The idea is not for even for these basic movements, the idea is not for you to get them all in the first go. Because if it was that easy, there'd be no point in somebody to actually join an academy. Then you could just spend 10 minutes on YouTube and you could do the move. The point is that we train moves. So as I would often say, there's a difference between training a move, being consistent at a move, and owning a move. Training is when I get more of the times that I do it, they're more wrong than what they're right. So it's currently what you're doing. You're figuring out where you are in the motion. Then we started getting consistent. So consistency is when you go to the next step where you do, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 wrong and maybe getting one right, it starts turning around. More of them look the same, and then you have this one that was just weird. That's being consistent at it. And then when you get to like Andrew, he's owning it. Andrew can play with it. He can decide whether he wants to land with 1 foot or 2 feet. So he can work with it. He doesn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
That's owning it. That means that he's done it so much that he knows his body in relation to the distances and the strides and the box and everything else, so that he can fiddle with other things. So that's owning the move. So Andrew's going to land with both feet together. The reason why we don't encourage this is, as you would see, the moment that happened, it broke down his entire motion. He stopped completely. And because parkour is about moving from A to B, we want to keep that forward flow. When you're doing parkour specifically, there's an A and there's a set B. You need to stick to that and focus on making sure that you've got a consistent movement forward from A to B. You're still a bit close to the edge on this side. Your jump's better, everything's there. You're just a little bit close to the front side of the box. See where you're putting your hand?
Yeah, it's too close. That's why I'm sitting and not going over.
You're not getting over, yes. But that's not a problem at all. I'm happy with this move.